Hey, what's up, everyone? Sauce with Kenny here today, and I have a doozy with this one because I did a video earlier, like last week, with Joy Behar about her lecturing Black conservatives on the Black experience, and I got a lot of flack on that comment section. Like some people saying I'm doing this to be on a right wing channel, and I always ask why Black people never have that same assumption about Black liberals. Like, look at the stuff they're pushing, right? I open up with the white liberals saying, "Hey, even if you are still racist, even if you're woke," that little song she was doing. And then I gave you the most pro-Black public intellectual in our time, Malcolm X, right? No pro-Black can argue with him. He's more pro-Black than any pro-Black I met in my life today in 2023. Sorry. He agrees with me on the white liberal. Hey, they're only saying this stuff because they want political power, and they'll pander and say anything to get your vote. And once they get your vote, they don't do nothing with it. Black people, this is the party that Black people were rewarded with the Black vote for 50 straight years, with 90% of the Black vote going to this party. But it's both sides, Kenny. But y'all not acting like it's both sides. Y'all only act like it's one side. Y'all only act like it's the Republican Party. Racist goes anywhere. Right, and this is a response to this dumb comment that I got. A liberal thinks race first, and a conservative think race last. Not all conservatives are racist, but all racists are conservative. This is the comment here, and this is in response to that, because I think, anyone with half a brain can find an example of a liberal being racist. All you gotta do is look at the reaction to Clarence Thomas. Look how the left wing media characterizes Clarence Thomas.
Left has repeatedly attacked Clarence Thomas with a racism. This is a magazine cover that showed Justice Scalia every bit as conservative as Clarence Thomas, but he's portrayed as the master, and Clarence Thomas, in a bigoted attack, is portrayed as shining his shoes. I'll show you another one to give you a sense of the racist vitriol from the left. Here's a racist caricature of Clarence Thomas, lawn jockey for the far right. This is the bigoted contempt the left has. I'll show you another magazine cover. Offensively, this is how the left views Clarence Thomas.
If a Republican media did that to a Black, let's say Connie Johnson, I forgot her name, that Black lady that just got into the Supreme Court justice. If right-wing media was characterizing her as a coon, bedwench, Uncle Tom, and all this nonsense, I'll never stop hearing it from the Black liberal. But this is what the Black liberal tolerates? Look at the racism that goes against Clarence Thomas just because he's a Black conservative. But Black liberals condone this nonsense. Because at the end of the day, Black liberals are not pro-Black. They're pro-Democrats. And here's a clip. This is a clip I found like a long time ago. But you're gonna see how liberals are racist. So what's the point? Why? And I'll make the argument that Black liberals are the biggest coons in our country. They're the biggest coons in the black community, because they're the main ones that say, "Oh, we vote race first. We had to consider racism." And Republican Party are the most racist people in America. Okay, so let's get some quotes from the two last presidential candidates for both parties, Joe Biden and Donald Trump, and you're gonna see how people, when they just hear their statements and they don't know who said it, they accurately judge who was the racist one, who's not. Let's take a look.
Referring to Barack Obama, he said, "First mainstream African American who is bright, articulate, and clean." How racist.
10.
Who is bright, articulate, and clean.
Yeah, that's up there. That's like got to be like a 10, a 9. Yeah, because it's like you're implying that most Black people, most African Americans aren't that way.
That was just like moderate racist.
It's kind of racist. I would say probably 9. Just because somebody's articulate and clean and they happen to be Black, that's not a reason to say it like that. So, I would say that on a scale
on the racist-o-meter.
8.
And there you go. Your boy Joe Biden. You don't vote for me, you ain't Black. But Black people will sit here and tolerate Black people voting 90% for the guy. The guy been around since busing. He said, "Oh, I don't want a racial jungle." That's the guy I voted for, just because he put in a Black looking VP, because she ain't Black. She's not Black. I don't care. I'll argue that with anybody. Kamala Harris isn't Black. If you're biracial, you're not Black. I think Obama's not Black either. Obama was the first non-white president. He has that. He's the first biracial president. He has that. He's not a black president though. And I'll get some flack in the comment section. I know, because black people still believe in that racist rule, the one drop rule. Black people, bro, like, what we doing over here, bro? I'm asking a generalist question because we allowed to criticize anything under the sun, but for some reason, when I touch the white liberal, that's when I get all y'all to come out and trying to criticize me. I don't understand this. I honestly, I'm baffled at this point because in the intro, right, this lady's preaching about how, all white people are racist, even if they're woke. But white liberals still have this idea that they're your saviors, that they're the only ones that can save you from your suffering, black community. All you got to do is put them in power. And you put them in power, and what they do for you? Nothing. They just make you comfortable in your poverty. They just make sure the only thing the liberals care about is you staying dependent on them. And my argument is, at least objectively, is, hey, you shouldn't be dependent on either party. You should be dependent on that person in the mirror, you. This is why my whole argument is the black community, stop looking for saviors. Stop looking for people to direct you towards a goal, because at the end of the day, I'm tired of the victim mindset in the black community.